Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Jamaican and the diaspora, wherever you are in this world. Okay. Um, like they are brick exit, right? Where they trick the people into letting them thinking that they will be having a better life, right? Before brick exit. Now when they've exited from the EU, the UK life became really hard and difficult, right? Likewise, the American now they're voting, expecting that they would be having a better life, and now everyone is regretting voting for Donald Trump. Now, why I'm saying this is just to say this: please do not make the same mistake to regret your vote at the end of this election that's coming up, right? Because this government, all they're doing is playing blame game and twisting things around to suit their agenda. For example, the housing system, right? They are saying that one person is saying the house belongs to the municipality, and the next person is saying that the house actually belongs to the people. Who are we supposed to believe? Who are we supposed to trust? That's actually going to happen. We don't have anyone to trust. We have no one to trust, because everything that we are seeing, because we can see it from the government side, that they had no care for us as Jamaicans. None. You can look and you can pick any topic and you can see where it's flawed. If you go in the educational system, the health system, the human rights system, the justice system, pick any topic, any subject, and you can see a mass amount of disrespect right across the board. And please, Jamaican, I'm asking you, please don't let us make the same mistake that we can see happen across the world. Okay? I'm going to let you listen to some of these people who have regretted voting for Donald Trump.
If you voted for Trump because you thought he was going to bring grocery prices down, I have some very bad news for you. A lot of our produce comes from Mexico. 2/3 of the tomatoes that Americans purchase are from Mexico. 90% of the avocados that they purchase are from Mexico, just to mention two examples. So that guac is definitely going to cost extra. If you voted for Trump because you thought he was going to bring down the cost of housing, a lot of our lumber, cement, other materials comes from Canada, which means that construction costs are going to go up. Not to mention all of the ways he's going to roil the U.S. auto industry, because a lot of autos cross borders in North America multiple times before they're ultimately finished and sold to consumers.
In the midst of could be brutal. But it won't just be Donald Trump's supporters who suffer. Most of us who are not wealthy are going to feel the impact of an economy that tanks. So my hope is that Trump's ambitions are thwarted. In other words, that his tariff threats are just a negotiating ploy, and that Congress does not allocate the taxpayer money for deportations. Some Trump voters whose livelihoods are at stake are also hopeful that Trump cannot or does not follow through.
Of your workers are not U.S. born?
Probably half.
About half?
Yeah.
Do you know what the immigration status is of any of your workers?
I don't know.
Do you ask?
Well, can you ask? We have the right papers on file, and they're there is there.
Are you worried if there were a mass roundup of undocumented migrants that you might lose workers? You might not have enough workers.
But how are they going to do that? Nobody will be filling the shelves. Nobody will be producing food. Within 2 days, we will not have food. There will not be food anywhere.
2 days?
Yes.
2 days. That's how quickly the impact of Trump's deportation plan will be felt just in terms of the food supply. So these are not small issues or concerns for any of us. For Trump supporters, however, the projections and economic analysis has left many of them in shock. The reality and consequences of Trump 2.0 are coming. And if Donald Trump gets his way, a lot of his own voters are going to suffer. By the way,
Donald Trump has said into the TV that people could hear him say and do, the vulgarity in front of families with young children, and the threats to do mass deportation and a violent start to his dictatorship on day one, and you name it. If all of that gets you half of the votes,
48, 49%.
what does it tell you? I mean, we need to really take a step back and think about what does that say about us.
So guys, please like and share my video so it can reach a wider viewer, so we can actually get to 100 like.
Apparently deactivating her Twitter account, who said, "I regret voting for Trump. I'll reiterate that I live in an always very red state, so it didn't matter, but I still symbolically am starting to feel quite dumb about it." In focus group slam.
Hello, Moto.
Robstar. After daddy. And Andy Moore Brian, it's funny. Andy Moore Brian. And Andy Moore Brian, named upon it?
Yeah.
Andy Moore Brian.
Yeah.
After me daddy.
Okay.
But put you up.
I put you up mommy room.
Yeah. All right.